Hello there, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
I'm John Humphrey.
We're gonna watch an Aldo Jones weird trailer, his funny spoof parody of the Super Bowl one. I gotta tell you guys, I've seen that Super Bowl spot way too many times.
Yeah, you're an addict, you need to stop.
No, John, that's what addicts do. They don't stop.
Yeah,
then you
true.
get great movies like A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
So addicts, keep being addicted.
Don't be a quitter.
Aldo Jones sent us an email saying, hello. For a guy who makes such weird videos, he's so professional. Hello, my new weird trailer was released, and, as always, I'd like to see your reaction. Really tiny smiley face. The link is here. Sincerely, Aldo Jones. He's going to give us a copyright strike afterwards. That's what he does.
Yeah, takes
Just
all of
freaking
our revenue.
reaction channels. Before we go into that, I just want to say follow Aldo Jones on YouTube and also check out his Patreon page. Guys, he puts a lot of hard work in these videos. He could use the support, and I imagine he deals with a lot of copyright issues. So
Yeah.
go show him the love.
Good old Angry Birds.
Yes! Yes! How you do this?
Whoa, fix some
I
vision.
thought that was you!
Don't make me come down there, you punk!
Zip it, Stanley!
Hitler! Granny!
Granny, what?
Focus!
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 Out! That's still not what it looks like!
Oh,
Shut the fucking door!
hot girl with a gun, sexy, sexy.
Whoa!
Those bullets are like super fast.
Wow, that's a great super voice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the Mickey Mouse Cave!
Genie.
Oh, no.
None of that ringing a bell.
No.
Everybody points out his shaking fingers.
Not us.
Whoa! That was good. You know, in a lot of ways, I really like his even shorter ones.
Yeah, very succinct.
I don't like long ones, Al. I think the shorter ones are there's something. Okay. Oh wow, that's how he got himself in the video.
Dang, man.
Damn, everyone's got to go to Patreon. Who is she?
Wow.
Oh my God, how do I? Where's Akasan's name? His name's usually here.
Akasan, there he is. Ooh, look at all these people.
M&M Studios.
We should start messaging these people directly and being like, hey, if you like Aldo Jones's Patreon, you should come be in our Patreon.
Yeah,
You'll-
it's not the same at all. But
No, you won't get your name in a video necessarily, but you'll be on a Patreon.
Okay.
I like this song. I like his outro music.
Beautiful.
It's got a good techno person.
Aldo, one of these days I'm going to get back to you and say, you failed. This was awful.
Yep.
One of these days I'll say that to you. Don't worry. And it's going to be in the one where you email us saying, guys, you got to do a reaction to this one because this is my favorite one.
If you never react to another one of my videos, this is the one I want.
And that's the one where I'm going to tear you a new one.
Fudge you, Aldo Jones.
Yeah. Fudge you and go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
From the beginning, you're just like, okay, he's done it again.
Yeah.
The Angry Birds image is like something I did not expect to see happening.
And that's always part of the fun, is what randos are going to find their way into one of
Rando
these.
with the Aldo. Rando, Aldo. Yeah, looks like it. Of course, your little dancing Tobies at the top.
Love them always.
But man, I think that was just a great, like a really witty joke. That was really funny. With the where do we go now that they're gone? And I know there was like a little bit of a additional joke there where you cut out the H and the where. Or is that how it is in the trailer? I just never noticed it.
I don't know.
Half of people's spelling went away too in the
Yeah,
Thanos.
yeah.
Yeah.
All the silent H's disappeared. It was weird.
There's no more H's.
What is happening?
Where did the H's go? But no, that was a funny ass joke because of all that stuff with Henry Cavill being on and then Ben Affleck leaving, being such an uproar, and then to have the image insert. I just think that was a really smart joke.
Tickled me so.
And then like reading over this trailer just as I'm scrolling through it, I didn't even notice Tony Stark was fixing Vision's head.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
funny thing about your videos, dude. Dude, a lot of times I just don't notice. I don't notice this. I didn't even know it was Stan Lee. No.
Yeah. Oh, you did? He was in the
I
clouds
was like,
there. He
oh,
was in
that's
the clouds.
Stan Lee.
Yeah, he was the big older white gentleman with the mustache.
It took me a while to put that together. Yeah.
I like that Stan Lee cameo. I mean, kind of silly, but also, you know, it seemed nice to have him up in the sky, all big like Mufasa.
What if that was the cameo they shot?
I would
What
love
if
that.
What if they just prepared so far in advance for Afterlife Stan Lee cameos?
No, that's the thing. They probably did, and this is how they fixed the Endgame. Is Stan Lee actually opens up the heavens and is like, "I'm fixing Spider-Man, and Black Panther, and all the characters who have time on their contracts," and that's how we get all the Avengers.
That would
movies.
actually be pretty cool.
Plus, I mean, outdo Deadpool with a fourth wall break. Just have the creator of all the Marvel comics come in and be like, "I'm
John,
fixing it all."
You're smarter than people give you credit for.
I-
Everyone always says Greg's the smart one.
Yeah.
John is the unintelligible one. And so it's just pretty funny to me how like people don't give you enough credit
Nah, man.
for how you're smart.
Once a year, I got to throw in a smart comment, and this was it. This was it.
Yeah, well, you're halfway there. I didn't realize how much Aldo liked Stifler. I remember the Lion King one. You had the Stifler moment where he's getting peed on.
Yeah,
then
that's
here
right.
he just inserted a whole scene.
Yeah. Just hey, I feel like in the more recent ones he's been doing that more, just inserting like any opportunity to take a reverse shot and turn it into like an intrusion on another movie's uncomfortable moment.
Yeah.
And
It's
you know,
smart.
Rocket seems like the one who would come in on Stifler. The problem is then I wanted to see him and Stifler interact.
That's not a problem.
Not well, I mean,
It's just your fan theory.
I know.
You can go pitch it.
But I don't want to imagine it. I just want to see it with all the effort taken out. I
Yeah,
want
I
Aldo
don't
to
want-
work
I don't
hard.
want to do the effort. Yeah, I want Aldo to do the effort.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be your least viewed video.
This is me
the
griping.
hardest work you'll ever do.
That's how everything
YouTube
works. though.
goes, man.
The one that you put the most heart and soul into is the one where everyone's like, whatever. But this
sketch.
thing you spent no time on though, that's the best.
There are sketches we've done that have taken weeks to put together that people love, but are easily one of our lowest viewed videos of those years. So yeah,
5 views.
The memo moment. I was wondering, is that an insert from something I've never seen before, or don't recall, or did Aldo draw that?
Or do you have like a child who's great at drawing? Is that a live like original shot? For
Did he
this?
actually shoot that? Did he do it himself?
He could have just drawn it, but I think what he did was
those
he
do look like
probably
child
spliced
fingers.
It. Yeah, he probably spliced it together from several other source materials.
I want there to be a whole scene in Endgame where people are like, "Why didn't you go for the head?"
Thor.
I want them to like have it talk about their ego. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it wouldn't have been that hard. It's the big purple thing on top of his body.
It's actually easier to hit than the center of his chest.
His armor's gold. They're complementary colors, man. It's easy.
I want Bruce Banner to pull down an anatomy sheet, be like, really, it's you lose the brain, everything else goes. They can still live with if you hit the heart, but if the brain's functioning, yeah.
Have you seen a zombie movie, Thor? I mean, he's not undead, but it's the same principle.
Go for the
right?
head. I want to really compliment him on his attention to detail. That shot with Ronan, that famous shot where he's looking up and it's all red. Love when the genie insert, you hear Will Smith's voice and the blue, like it turns to blue. That's some awesome attention to detail you did right there.
Yeah, I really appreciated that too. And that was a nice, like, I should have been expecting it to happen, but I just wasn't, so it tickled me that much more.
Yeah.
Especially with that transition of, like,
Yeah.
the blue light washing over his face, and you're like,
We're good at taking recent internet controversial things in the entertainment industry and infusing it to create more weird and meta humor
Meme
in your
lord.
videos. You're good.
You're a meme lord,
You're
Aldo
good.
Jones.
I hope in the next one you include something with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga singing to each other at the Oscars.
Far from the shallow now.
Which I want to say, what's funny about that, because I rewatched A Star Is Born last night.
Oh, good.
Yeah, really short experience.
Yeah, how'd it go?
This is so off topic. Oh, you know what's funny about this movie? When they sing Shallow for the first time, it creates this whole thing where she's going viral on the internet and people want to know who she is and what their relationship is. And then they do that at the Oscars where they sing Shallow together.
Yeah,
But it's Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga and everyone starts going, what's
their
going on with them?
All their exes are out here commenting on
what
it
happened
too?
in the movie is what happened in real life
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the same song, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
So yeah, include that in the next one. That's my that's what I'm fighting for right here. In case you haven't noticed.
We want more shallow memes, man.
The thumb's losing. What was that, like losing blood moment?
Oh no, like all the blood is it's like you're
flow.
blocking the circulation, so it's just all in his fingertips. And it's funny enough, that moment of Captain America's handshaking is like one of the most pointed out things in the comments, at least for our reaction to either of those trailers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad Aldo took the opportunity to appease those fans and make it a bit.
Well, it's the new equivalent to when he's holding Thanos' hand,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh shit, is he gonna die in this moment?
But instead of gritting his teeth, now his hand is shaking.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's on the verge of losing.
Hand is always steady.
Your hand. Steady.
Man moment was that's a really smart moment.
Great
That's
surprise.
that's just smart comedy right there, man.
I'm surprised that no Ant-Man movie has ever had a bit where he like accidentally gets huge, like after the fact, after he's done all the figuring it out shit. Just
With all the sexual assault controversy and stuff, you don't want to accidentally get huge in a situation that's not warranted, John.
I don't know what I was thinking when I made that
Yeah.
comment, because you are absolutely right.
I don't know why you
are.
do not make light of.
I'm sorry.
Don't make light of.
I'm gonna make this.
What were we
so
talking
heavy.
about? Listen, before we wrap this video up, I would like to give a patron of the day shout out to a man named Kurt Anderson. Kurt is actually 50, but he looks 49. A great silver fox, indeed. And he is one of our top reward tier patrons, where whatever video you request, we must definitely do and put up on YouTube. Now, he just likes having that reward tier. He didn't even request a video last month. He's like, nope, I just like having the option. And to everyone who's in that top reward tier, you can learn a thing or two from Kurt.
It's about the power.
It's about the power. In fact, if you don't request anything, but you stay pledged, like Kurt, that makes us even happier.
Oh, yeah.
Because who likes doing videos, Who likes actually filming and editing and doing that kind of work?
It's much more time efficient just to make the money and not do the work or anything.
Kurt, you've taught me something. You taught me something special. I don't want to work.
This is the American dream, and Kurt Anderson has taught it to us. Thanks.
So I hope when you see this shout out that you increase your pledge. That just gets us closer to our ultimate goal. Thank you, buddy. You're really sweet. You're very kind, and you bring out a lot of motivation in me to be lazier than I already am. So thank you. Guys, you can subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click that notification bell, and check out Aldo Jones, who's going to continue working